Hi everyone. So today we are going to see a function specification document where the business had a requirement to add the transportation tab in the PO header. So if we go to PO, now if I go to PO, in the header tab, I have delivery invoice, I have condition, I have text, address, communication, partner, organization data, status, payment processing, Incoterms, fraud compliance. I have so many. But any of the tab, I cannot see the transportation details. If the PO is related to transportation, this PO needs to be transported from one place to other place, or the material should be transported from vendor place to our place, or our place to customer place. That is not defined anywhere in the system. So that what is the business requirement? Business is asking you to add a tab called transportation management here in this section so that they can view all the transportation information in the PO itself without using any other transaction. So let me go take this document. We see here transportation tab required in the purchase order header. Those all are the external details. Those are not the details. For this functional spec document, the people as well as in transportation, the TM management, transport management consultant is going to work on this. Okay, so we need to have a transportation tab. We need to have a transportation tab in the purchase order header. That is a requirement. So let's see the description. As we saw, we have transportation tab required in the purchase order header. Let's see the detailed description. This form will be used to generate a label for packaged goods at delivery after the final analysis has been performed. But it says this form, this FS document will create a label for a packed goods at delivery. They're going to create a label for the packed goods at the time of delivery for the final analysis. This form will identify the final analysis of the material, receiving party, packaging material, and material number and description. This is completely saying regarding the delivery. So transport management. Okay, so if you scroll down, you have the detailed requirement here. Generic label is needed to identify package material in the warehouse. Whenever the GR is happening, we need the label to be picked, and we are going to speak here whenever the material is sent to the customer, whenever we receive the customer order, and whenever we are sending the customer order to the customer, so material should get packed and that needs to be loaded. At that time when it is getting packed, they need the generic label to identify which packaging material is this. So that is a requirement. And this is completely a custom development. Okay, and the transaction what we're going to use is VL03N. This transaction will be used to generate the generic label for the material. Let's see what is this T code. I think there is an inbound or outbound delivery T code. Okay, check. Yes, there is an outbound delivery. Okay, let me check some outbound delivery if I can get. No, I don't have any outbound delivery created here. Okay, so this is an outbound transaction. This generic labels will be used in this transaction whenever the material is getting created and outbound delivery. When outbound delivery is created, then the material will come out of the system post you do the post goods issue. Then you need to generate a label for each and every material based on the document. Right now, you need the details in the label. So you need the customer number. Customer number can be picked from KNA1, that is KUNNR. This table is related to the sales and distribution team. As this requirement is an requirement, we are only going to provide this table also. And we have the material number, which is MATNR from MARA table, and color code. What is this color code? Each and every material will have a color code. For example, think that all the raw material should have an orange color code. All the semi-finished material should have a color code of red color. All the finished material should have a color code of green color. So that you are going to mention in the color code. Description of color code, red, blue, etc. Okay, there is a PDF attached. I think there is no PDF in the file. So in that PDF, they have provided the color code for that. Okay. Then now we need to analyze how the inspection is happening. From table QAVE, get the B code. Let me check what is this table. This is not an transaction. This is a quality inspection transaction. So here to build this FS document, the quality inspection is also going to work. Copy this QAVE. So if you see here, this is an inspection processing user's decision. So what is the inspection criteria? How the inspection is happening? What is the level of inspection and what is the output based on the inspection? So it is saying go to table QAVE, get V code. What is V code? V code is nothing but the UV code. Take that code and on field PRUFLS with inspection lot and go to LIPS and take the inspection lot. If V code indicates A, then it means that the quality inspection is passed. If you see here, the V code transaction, you will have different scenarios here. You see here, waiting for parts, waiting for approval, waiting for tool. So you have the color coding also here. Okay, you can see the released for all holds. Material, everything is released for sale now. You want to go for rework. So you have n number of inputs here, rejected. So whenever you say that it is accepted, you say whenever it says A, that the inspection is accepted, only that material should go out of the material, out of the system. And they have built a function module called this, so that they can get the list of details which are inspection accepted. There is a function module which they got built. There is a custom function module. To check the custom function module, you need to go to the transaction of SE37. Let me show you the transaction of SE37. SE37 is a transaction where you open the function module. If you put this function module and try to execute, see here, there is a function module in the system. So you need to understand why this function module is used. It is used for, you can see it here, it is used for maintain the batch characteristics. So here you have MATNAR, that is material number, WERKS, that is a plant number, you have a charge, language, and date. You have to fill all the information here, then come to this value, then fill the information in the table level. This will be done by the quality team. Okay. If you want to see information, I think you need to see in the table view or field view itself. You need to search each and every field from here. What is the name of the field? That is one of the disadvantages of the function module. They don't have name in the function modules. Okay. Then display plant logo only for plant US15. And they're saying that whenever they're printing the label, they want to have the plant logo only for the plant WS15. And show the ship to party address by reading ship to customer from delivery document and picking address and address table. So they want the ship to party. They want the ship to party to get picked from the customer. So you need to completely understand the business scenario and business requirement here. And then you need to fulfill this, because this complete part is regarding the QM. This complete part is regards to the sales and distribution. Then it says the shipping shipment contains the packaging material. What is the packaging material quantity that you're going to pick from these tables? This will be done by the warehouse people. Now, As an MM consultant, you need to provide your particular type of information. If you provide your particular type of information, that is it. Then we have said that show the finished goods material description that you're going to get it from the LIPS, which is a quality table, or from Mara, take the description of the material. You can take any one of the table. Okay. Then for size, go to Mara gross, and for net weight, go to LKIP net weight, or you can take it from the Mara table also. Customer order number, you're going to take it from the PO number for sales order. So each and everything has one custom table which is built, and you're going to provide the output here. We want to show how the output should look also. And you need to provide the shift. This is in sales and organization table. This is provided by them. You're going to provide the logo also. Then you have these tables of the quality inspection. So if you provide all these tables, Amaker is going to build his own template and his own program based on this and provide you the transportation new field to be available in the PO. So it is not a small thing to integrate all the modules in a single function-specific document. It nearly takes 1 month, 1.5 months to implement this transportation tab in the purchase order tab. Okay. Thank you.